So look, bro, I've been seeing a lot of videos on the internet lately of people stupidly misusing firearms, right? And here's my thing to you guys. Let me fix this camera. Hold on a second. So here's my thing. If you're too fucking stupid to understand how to use a firearm and the firearm safety that you need to be following while in possession of a firearm, then maybe your dumbass shouldn't be using a firearm in the first fucking place, right? Because not only are you a danger to yourself, but you're a danger to all the innocent people around you. So I'm going to go through a couple things that you guys need to know for those dumbasses out there that are watching that have firearms. Okay, so first things first. Never point a weapon at somebody that you're not going to shoot. You don't fucking pull your gun out unless you're intending to use it. So keep the fucking shit in the holster or your pants or your asshole, wherever it is that you decide to keep your damn gun. Alright? That's number one. Number two, when you have the gun in your hand, you do not keep your finger on the trigger. You keep it on the side like this, just in case your dumbass accidentally fucking gets scared or frightened or whatever and you accidentally fucking pull the trigger. That's why the fucking finger goes here, dumbass. Number two. Number three, when you're not using the damn gun, make sure the safety is on. And I know a lot of you dumbass retards that have guns that aren't supposed to have them, and you have them completely illegally. You guys are the fucking morons that don't know how to use them. So if you are going to have an illegal weapon, learn how to use the fucking thing first. Safety. Usually it's on the side of the gun. Some of them have it on both sides just in case you're right or left-handed. This one, the safety is right here. It's on. Now it's off. See that red line, that red dot? That means safety. So, see, I can't pull the trigger. But I take it off, now I could pull the trigger. Idiots. Number three. If the weapon is in your home and you're not in the streets, the mag should be out. Okay? The mag should be out of the gun. Loaded, not loaded. This needs to have bullets in it. This needs to have nothing in it. So that way, if the police come to your house for whatever reason, you won't go to jail for having a fucking loaded firearm, you stupid. The only time this thing needs to be loaded is if you're intending to use it. So if there's an intruder into your house or whatever, or your family or yourself is in danger, then you take the magazine and put it in with the safety still on. Then you cock it back to make sure that there's a bullet in the fucking chamber, in the fucking barrel. Then you're ready to go. And when you are ready to start shooting, you take the safety off. Now you're able to shoot the gun. When you're done, you eject the you put the safety on, eject the magazine, and to make sure that there's no fucking bullet still in the fucking chamber, you pull it back slightly and you could see into the chamber to see if there is a bullet indeed in there. If there's not, you let go, you put your gun away, and then reload this and then put it away as well. That's how a firearm works. And for those idiots out there that think that the movies, the way that they shoot in the movies is realistic, it really isn't. First of all, if you're shooting like this, you're probably going to lose every single fight that you get into. Well, let me take that back. This isn't a video game. You're not going to lose every single fight you get into. You're going to lose that one fight that you are in. That one gunfight is going to get you killed because your dumbass is holding it like this. It's not a fucking movie. Nobody holds a gun like this. The proper way to hold a gun is like this. Like that. Both hands. You see how my hands are? None of my fingers are on the trigger. The safety is still on. What this hand does is provide stability to the weapon that you are holding. So if you're holding it like this and you're shooting, the weapon's doing this, which means you're going to miss shots, which means your dumbass is probably going to hit some innocent person that has nothing to do with it, and now you're going to go to jail for murder on top of having a possession of a loaded firearm and shooting a illegal firearm and assault with a deadly weapon, and assault with the attempt to kill, with attempted murder. So you're going to go to jail for the rest of your fucking life because you don't know how to use a fucking gun. And news for you. Just because you have a license to carry a concealed weapon or to have one in your house, in your possession, does not mean that your dumbass gets to shoot somebody just because they're in your house. By law, the only way you're allowed to shoot an intruder that is in your house or somebody that's trying to rob you or whatever the case may be is if your life or your family's lives are in danger, which means that they need to be physically attacking you or your family or friends, or they need to have a weapon directed at you. So if they're walking towards you with a knife like this, you give them 3 warnings. If they do not stop, then you have the right to shoot them. If they have a gun, if that gun is not pointed at you like this, then you have no right to shoot that person. If their gun's up like this, or they're holding it like this, or it's down by their waist pointing at the floor, they are not an immediate threat to your life, which means legally you cannot shoot them. The only time you could shoot them, you give them 3 warnings, like I said, 3 warnings, loud and clear. On that third, if they lift that weapon up towards you, now you are in immediate danger. Now you have the right to shoot that person. If their gun is coming up towards you or towards somebody that you're close to. You see what I'm saying? So if this gun is not pointing at anybody other than the floor or the ceiling, then you are not in danger and you cannot shoot them. If you do, you will go to jail for murder or attempted murder or assault with a firearm. That's a long time. And half of you guys that have these, that use them dumbly, are the reason why there's so many fucking firearm laws. Because you're dumb, ignorant, and irresponsible. And you should not be having a dangerous weapon like this because you're a fucking idiot. Okay? When you're reloading, your mag is out. You point the gun up. The mag slides out by itself. You see that? So you don't need to point it down at the ground. Point it up so it's not pointing at anybody. Release the mag. Get another one. Boom. Cock it back. And now you're ready for action again. But you don't do this, having it point at somebody, and then do this. Because the gun might go off and hit somebody that you're not intending to shoot. Because when you are putting your finger on this release for the mag, it causes the weapon to deviate from target because you have to kind of reach your finger to where it is. So this is me pointing normal, right here. And now I have to reach for that button, which is going to cause the gun to move a little bit. But if the gun is up like this and you accidentally pull the trigger, you're not going to shoot somebody on accident. Unless you are in a room or somewhere by yourself and that's the only person there in front of you, then yes, you can keep the gun trained while you release the mag, put in another mag, cock it back, and now you're ready to shoot again. But if there's other people around, like you're in public, you should not be fucking doing it that way. Okay? There's a safety for a fucking reason. And for those of you that don't know, there's other little features to a gun. I don't know if you can see it, but there's this little bar right here. There's one on each side, right? And this is just an airsoft gun, and it's not loaded, so I could point it at my face and it'd be okay. But you shouldn't do that. But I know that it's not. Look, I know that there's nothing in it, right? Nothing in it. See, I take the safety off, nothing. So I know. But these little things right here are to help you grip it better. So if you have long thumbs and you can't get your thumbs down here, they're designed for you to put it right there, and it kind of helps you get a little bit more stability. Or you could do it like this. Some people do it like that. So that way your thumb is on the release, so when you have to release your mag, it's easy, right? So that way you don't have to worry about doing all of this trying to get the mag out. You could just use your thumb and it drops out. Boom. Right? Or if you're left-handed, you know, obviously you have one on this side too. So There's a lot of safety features when you have a firearm, you guys, that a lot of you idiots don't understand, and you should, because people like you, like I said, are the reason why we have so many laws on this, right? This is the same fucking concept. You have the mag release right there, right? So that's the mag release. It's the same concept. You point the gun down or up when you're reloading or when you're not using it. Keep your finger off the trigger. If you are out, boom, and you need to check to see if there's one still in the fucking chamber here, you cock this back. This is a base M4. Just you cock this back halfway, so you just enough so you can see inside that right there where the bolt carrier stays. If there's no round in there, you release it, put the new mag in, and then cock it back again. And now you're ready to go, right? It is the same thing. There's little things here. There's the safety, the full auto. It's on the other side right here, but the safety, shoot, semi-auto, and then there's full auto, right? You have your base iron sights. This one right here, you could adjust it forward or up with these little knobs that are right here. You can't really see it that well. I'm going to have to do a separate video on this. Then the stock also adjusts, goes back farther just in case you have longer arms, and it goes forward. But the base information on the safety of the firearm is exactly the same as a pistol. So if you have firearms, please stop being stupid with them and use them properly. I don't care what you do with your life. I don't care if you're gang banging, selling drugs, you're in the hood. I don't care what you're doing. Use it responsibly and safely. I don't understand why there's so many people on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram that are posting videos of them shooting guns for no fucking reason, shooting them up in the air. Guess what, you idiot? What's the laws of physics? Explain that to me, please. I'll give you a second. What goes up always comes back down. So when you shoot a bullet straight up in the air like an idiot, what do you think is going to happen to that bullet since it's not hitting anything solid? It's going to slow down because of gravity is pushing it back down. It's going to slow down. Then it's going to start falling back. It's going to flip around to the pointed side. And it's going to go straight back down. And if your dumbass is still there, it might just hit you or somebody around you. Or if you're shooting it off to the side like this, that bullet's going to travel. It's going to come down and hit somebody's house, somebody's car, somebody's child that's playing in the front yard, or some old lady walking across the street. It's going to hit something or somebody. And then to top it all off, to make it worse, you're sitting there fucking emptying a whole fucking 15 load mag. Pow, 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 pow. That's 15 fucking rounds that are coming back down somewhere. And this is the reason why you see bullet holes all over a car, but none of them hit the fucking window. Because you dumbasses don't know how to use a fucking gun properly. You can't aim. You have no experience. You have no fucking common sense on how to use a firearm. I'm sorry. But if you can't figure out how to use a firearm, especially if you're a video game player, then you're a fucking idiot. It's basic common sense. It's like driving a car. If you can't understand how to drive a car, you shouldn't be driving. Same thing with the gun. If you don't know how to use it, you shouldn't have one. It's that simple. So please, guys, stop being stupid with your firearms. Be responsible with your shit. Think before you do shit. Because I know a lot of you have a problem with thinking before you do shit. But anyways, so look, I do have a 1v1 with the dude. I'm going to give you a quick little background. I was playing multiplayer on mobile, rank mode. Dude was sitting in the corner with the 117 the entire game, using his score streaks, and just sitting there in the corner, ADSing with his 117 the whole game. Every time he died, he would go right back to that spot. I was like, all right, bro, so you want to play like that. Let's humble this guy a little bit and teach him how to play the game. We got into the 1v1, and I told him specifically, no camping, no score streak abusing, no throwables, no melees, no nothing other than your primary weapon. You guys know this. That's my rules when it comes to 1v1s, right? What's this douchebag do? Everything but what I told him to do. So I brought my buddy Sed in. You guys all know Sed Demon, who continuously changes his name for some reason, and it's starting to piss me off. But anyways, I got him into the room too. Dude rejoined. He starts running his fucking mouth. And you know, naturally, I run my mouth. He keeps begging me to 1v1 him again. After like the 10th time of him begging me, I said, hey, I will rematch you right now if you agree to play normal. Stop playing the way that you were playing. These are the rules. If you break them, you're automatically disqualified. So, long story short, the score was King Smoke 40, him 17. So you could see how far that camping gets him. That's how he is probably going to reach legendary rank in multiplayer, is by camping and using all of his score streaks, because he has no real skills in the game. Even though he was talking mad shit before the game started, but now that he has all of that stuff that he heavily relies on, the true trash can came out of him, and he got stomped, and then he backed out. He quit. It is what it is, bro. But anyways, I don't currently have the video ready because I wasn't recording it because I already have like 5 videos that I have to get up for you guys. But I'm waiting on Sed, because Sed was spectating, and every time he spectates me 1v1, he starts recording because he knows that there's something good gonna happen in that game when I'm playing. So he starts recording. He has the video. I've sent him message after message, and he's not answering. So I'm just waiting for him to get that message and actually get the video to me. And once that happens, which will be hopefully tomorrow, I will be able to get that video up for you guys so you guys can check it out. It's not my perspective. It's, like I said spectating. So he decided that it would be better for the content if he spectated from the other guy's point of view. And just a heads up, a lot of these guys' shots are a little fishy. Especially when he switched to an AK-47, which is a very high recoil and high skill weapon. He was hitting shots that you shouldn't be hitting. It looked a little fishy. Because the few times that he did kill me, he didn't miss a bullet. Not at all. Didn't matter which distance he was at, he just hit every single shot, even with high recoil weapons. Which is, and he had no red dot. It was just straight up iron sight, and we know the AK's iron sight's not all that great at distance. So it's a little fishy. So you guys are gonna have to let me know when the video drops what you guys think, if he has some soft aim hacks. Because if that is the case, that would explain why he hit damn near every single shot with every single weapon that he switched to. Right? And on top of the fact that he knew where I was at all times. Which is I'm going to let that one slide just because you can hear my footsteps. But judging by this guy's voice during the game, it didn't seem like he had a very good quality headphone set with a mic. It was ass. So I don't think his audio was very good to be able to hear that kind of shit. But who knows? I'll leave it to you guys to decide whether or not he was soft hacking or not. And if that is the case, bro, I hate to tell you this, but your hacks that you spent that money on are garbage. Straight up ass. Which means stop buying hacks, bro. Just learn how to play the game. And if you weren't hacking, congratulations, you have very good aim. But the simple fact that you rely on everything other than your gun, and you like to camp in corners and try to hide from people, makes you a bad player. That's what's preventing you from being a pro player right there. Because you rely on everything other than your gun. You have the aim. Your movement and everything else is just garbage, bro. So you stop playing like that and better yourself. Be a better player. If you don't want to play like that and you don't want to be a better player, it is what it is, bro. And he said, oh, it's just a game. It's just a game. Yeah, it's just a game to you. Because you ain't getting paid for it. That's not your job. This is my job. I get paid to do this. This is content for me. So yes, I'm going to take it serious because it's money in my pocket. Right? So if I'm trying to make content and record a video and you're playing like a complete douchebag the way that you were and ruining the video that I was in the process of recording, I'm gonna call you out for it, because now you're stepping on my toes. You're taking money out of my pocket by messing up my gameplay. So I'm gonna call you out for it, and I'm gonna make some content out of that. So, anyways, regardless, and we'll get into that later. But anyways, my name is King Smoke. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Sorry that there was a little bit of a mix up with the new video that I was supposed to drop, but I decided I'll do something for you guys while I'm waiting for this video. So some weapon safety was it. So anyways, if you're new here and you like the content, go ahead and hit the subscription button down below. Turn on notifications to get notified every time I drop a video. Like the video. The goal is 5 likes. And also, make sure you leave a fire emoji in the comment section below. So the people that do that, once we have enough, at least 5-6 people participating, we will be doing a Battle Pass giveaway. You'll be receiving a gift card if your name gets pulled. 3 more subscribers and we will be giving 2 $20 gift cards instead of $10. So usually I'll do one $10 gift card every time we have enough people participating. But this time, for 300 subscribers, I'm just going to pick 3 random people or 2 random people out of the people that leave the fire emojis, and that person is gonna, those 2 people will get a $20 gift card to use it on whatever. So anyways, with that being said, my name's King Smoke. Have a good day. Love you guys. Peace.